Welcome back to Explain Through Rap, the channel you love that explains cool facts. If you like our stuff and need the rhymes, like, comment, share, and please subscribe. John Christopher Depp II came to be on June 9th, the year was 1963. In Owensboro, Kentucky, he was born to Mum Betty and his dad's name was John. Mum worked as a waitress over the years. Dad worked as a civil engineer. The family moved around a lot together, but settled in Florida when John was 7. They lived in a motel for about a year. Physical abuse drove Depp to drugs and beer. Johnny was the youngest child of 4. At 15, his parents had to file divorce. The split made their relationship kinda sore. Depp's dad made him collect the child support. At 16, Depp dropped out of high school. He joined a band called The Kids that were quite cool. Opened for the B-52s and the Talking Heads, but still struggling to afford the rent. He lived in a Chevy Impala for a while. In 83, Depp was 20, it was time to dial up the romance, and he met a girl. Makeup artist Laurie Allison, she was his world. He quickly put a ring on her left hand, and they moved to LA with Depp's band. His wife introduced him to Nicolas Cage. He was her ex-boyfriend who was willing to say that Depp had potential, it was blatant, and hooked him up with a Hollywood agent. Johnny's first proper role was Well Sweet. He was Glenn in a mare on Elm Street. By 1985 his band and marriage had broken up. He met Sherilyn Fenn and proposed and stuff. Didn't last long, the engagement ends. He met Jen Grey and got engaged again. That engagement crashed and burned. In fact, he got a private coach so he could learn to act. In 87 he got a role that was some feat as Tommy Hansen in 21 Jump Street, a popular show that made Depp a star. He became a teen idol, this propelled him far. In 89 he left the show to reach higher heights. He played Edward Scissorhands in 1990. His career took off, it was dead good. He played Gilbert Grape and Edward. He was addicted to drugs, would take lots. He dated Winona Ryder and Kate Moss. Hotel Rooms and TVs, Johnny smashed those. And Juan, Demarco and Donnie, Brasco. In 98 Depp and Moss parted ways, and the role of a lifetime was passed his way. Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing. During filming Depp would get to know him. Johnny loved Hunter, thought he was the best. They remained great friends until Hunter's death. In 99 Depp meets Vanessa, a parody. They had a child later that year. Actually 3 years later they had a son called Jack. Depp's career was booming, all that. He starred in Sleepy Hollow and in Blow from Helen Once Upon a Time in Mexico. In 04 he became Captain Jack. The film did great, it was a massive smash. In Finding Neverland we saw the man can act, and then Pirates of the Caribbean had him back. Dead Man's Chest and the next one, then Willy Wonka, it was the best fun. He played Sweeney Todd, it was something, man. He was the Mad Hatter in Wonderland. On the Rum Diary he met Amber Heard, a relationship that went from bad to worse. Lone Ranger got quite weak reviews, and he did more pirate sequels too. Murder on the Orient Express man had to see, and he was Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts. But in 2012 he and Vanessa split, you see. He got engaged to Amber Heard on Christmas Eve. They married 2 years later in 2015, and then what followed was a bit bleak. Heard filed for divorce, said Depp beat her up, then she wrote an op-ed to repeat the stuff. Johnny sued the Sun newspaper in the UK, but he lost as the judge had found it true, mate, that when the Sun said Johnny beat his wife, that what they wrote it seemed was right. Johnny got cut from Pirates and Fantastic Beasts. He sued Amber Heard for her trashy speech. Her bizarre testimony was televised, and the jury decided she'd been telling lies, and she was found guilty of defamation. Depp liked the verdict, he was hella grateful. He plays guitar with some of the best vets, like Eddie Vedder and Jeff Beck. A troubled soul with an addictive streak. Is there more to come, or has he hit his peak? If you have a request, please comment that with a topic that you want. I'll drop a rap, I'm no biographer, I'm just nice with the rhymes. It helps the channel if you hit like and subscribe.